Ms. Arinkwe.
Question 33, please.
Mr. Speaker, for the safety of young children, the Code of Practice for the Design and Management of Aquatic Facilities recommends that the toddler and learner pools be situated away from the deep areas of other pools. And this is done to prevent unintended use. There are also safety-related guidelines under the code for warning signs, slip-resistant flooring, depth marking, as well as providing adequate lighting. As an added safety precaution, private pool owners can install child-resistant barriers, and for strata title developments, the management corporations may make such improvements to their swimming pools by passing a special resolution. Besides infrastructural measures, parents and caregivers should closely monitor young children when they are near swimming pools. I think that's most important as well. Water safety education is also as important. As part of the physical education curriculum, all primary school students are taught water safety knowledge and basic swimming skills. This is done through the Swim Safer 2.0 program in partnership with Sports Singapore. Sports Singapore has also been actively carrying out water safety outreach and education program to raise public awareness. Management corporations of condominiums that also wish to participate in these programs or seek water safety advice in general can also contact the management team at Sports Singapore directly.
Ms. Arinkwe.
So despite what has been done, we are still seeing about 10 cases over 5 years. Do you think there's something more we can do about it? Some of the examples will include mandating some of these pool fences in public, in private swimming pools. Is this something doable?
I thank the member for her query. Mr. Speaker, based on the statistics reported, for example, we saw, perhaps it was reported that 5 of the children who had died were also at pool parties. So technically the adults were also there. So it's unclear for the others how the situations occur. But in those cases that I mentioned, the provision of a child restraint barrier, for example, even if mandated, would not have been sufficient to avoid in avoiding these incidents. So what's important then would be that adult supervision is still the most effective means in ensuring the safety of the young children when they use the pool. So we have to balance the risks as well as the obligations that we want to put on private and public pool owners, for example, in terms of putting barriers there. Because ultimately it's also making it quite onerous for some of these pools, which can be quite big in condominiums, for example. So today, even without putting a mandate, MCSTs and condominium owners could potentially pass a resolution to put those in place. Private pool owners could do such, and I think mandating it could be quite difficult to implement. But having said that, it could be something we can review. The cases have to be reviewed in more detail to see what the root causes are. But again, as I stressed earlier on, that the adult supervision, I think, is the most important aspect of this. And of course, certainly as they move to primary school, we do have programs in place to ensure that our students are well educated and are more safety aware as they use pools and water bodies. Thank you.